Hey VC, what's going on? It's the Zonkman here coming at you with another video. Hello YouTube. As you can probably see by the title of this video what it is. We'll go into that in a second. Let's, what are we listening to? Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Nocturama. In this little Nick Cave. It's a 2003 album. Actually, the song is Wonderful Life. So sometimes Nick Cave can be a little dark or whatever. So we're thinking about it. We're singing about a little Wonderful Life. It's a good twist, I guess. It's about what this contest is about too. All right, let's get into it. Hello, Robert Z. I am the Zonkman, so why I have missed the Z connection, I have no idea, man. I've just overlooked it. In fact, I'm getting into this contest last minute. Open up the floodgates. Here comes the Zonkman. I was watching VK at the Zep Pearl channel, did a little update. Hey, you got a few more days to get in, and I was just, I don't know why. I've heard of Robert Z. I've heard of Robert Z before. Why I was clueless, and then I was clueless to that this was on the Zeematorium channel and not on your regular. So this is a different channel. You got multiple channels. So I'm learning. I'm feeling it. For anybody else out there who's watching, I'll go over the how it's working. Basically, it is the VC lottery hosted by Robert Z at the Zeematorium, and Zeematorium is the channel name. It ends tonight, Arizona time, midnight, July 3rd. What does that make? You guys don't play that daylight savings game, so are you on Pacific or Mountain Time right now? I forget. I guess you're on Mountain Time right now if it's spring forward for Pacific time. Anyway, okay, I'm getting off on a tangent here. The VC lottery, basically how it works for those of you who don't know, is the setup is there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so there's going to be 26 people giving out VCLT, basically is how it works, giving out the prizes. So, and of course this year it is already up to 32 individuals that are given out. Next year I plan on being a volunteer. Kind of drug my feet to the last minute, so I'm basically getting my entry into the lottery here last minute. Put me on the wheel, Robert. I want to be on the wheel. I got to get on the wheel. Get me on the wheel. This is what I'm doing. I'm getting on the wheel. So, to get on the wheel, the theme of this year's VC lottery is VCLT. I'm horrible at ever explaining anything. I throw all these acronyms out there, and if you're not familiar, I just expect everybody to be familiar that's watching. Vinyl Community Love Train, and hopefully my uncle, he's watching too out there. I tried to explain this to him, and he's a great giver on the love train of the Zonkman. So, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, DJ Trish. So this is dedicated to DJ Trish of the Vinyl Community. Hello, DJ Trish. I am actually not new to knowing who you are, but new to subscribing to your channel. So I've kind of missed the boat on that too. But in fact, last night on the Grown Man Record Night stream, I missed. Usually I see DJ Trish in there, so I was in and out. So I missed you last night, but I've definitely seen you in like the past 2 or 3 weeks. DJ Trish usually pops in on that Grown Man Record Night stream on Friday night. So DJ Trish is the pillar of love in the vinyl community and all her mixed CDs that she sends out. You are awesome, Trish, also. So let's get into showing some VCLT. I'm going to show right off the bat, this is from Junior at Comic Rema. I think it's Comic Rema Records is the channel name now. I don't know if that was ever changed or not. This is something I received last year. Andreas Vollenweider, I'm going to mess up saying that name. The name of this album, Behind the Gardens, Behind the Wall, Under the Tree. This is like new age, adult contemporary, early 80s type stuff. Excellent stuff. I was not familiar. Junior sent it my way. Much appreciated VCLT. Plus just a package of other goodies too. Comic book was in there, CDs were in there, other records. But this was great stuff. After receiving this, I bought another album by him and then put a couple more albums on the want list. So great. Thank you, Junior at Comic Rema, for sending me this VCLT and spreading the music and spreading the love. Something else, in fact, I've already mentioned my uncle, who's basically been a big contributor to the vinyl that, and just to talk to about in the last 3 full years now. So it's been over 3 years I've started doing records. And he said some awesome stuff, and I'm going to show that VCLT, just a couple pieces that were his original records from back in the day. Now, of course, whatever age you think the Zonkman is, my uncle is a Vietnam veteran. Thank you for your service, Uncle Wes. Appreciate that. He also had an illustrious military career of 39 years. But we're going to show the VCLT that he gave the Zonkman, his original copy of Sergeant Pepper's. Killer to get this. His original copy of Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? Killer to get this, of course. And his original Jefferson Airplane Surrealistic Pillow mono copy. Killer to get this. Great VCLT from my uncle. And the wife giving gifts, I'm counting this as VCLT too. This is a record that came out last year, and it was just like, that's too expensive. I'm not going to buy it. So instead, the wife gifts it. So much love to Mrs. Zonkman. It was Metallica's S&M 2 on a 4 LP set. Stoked to get this. Of course, this is when they do the Metallica with the San Francisco Symphony. This was the second go around. The first go around was 99, so they did it in 2019 as like a 20-year anniversary. And this is a killer record, 4 LP set. Happy to get it. Thank you, Mrs. Zonkman. I like how they did the 4 LPs, where it's just like a quad gatefold. I don't even know what you would call that. So Metallica, S&M 2. Continue on, more VCLT from my buddy Rob at work. He's not just my work wife, he is also my friend. And I believe this was in 2019. Gifted me a copy of this Green River along with some other stuff. He is from Seattle, so he's big on all the grunge stuff and everything that went on then. This is the 2019 reissue of Green River. This is not Rehab Doll. What is this? Dry as a Bone. Oh yeah, right there. Dry as a Bone. 2 LP set. Awesome. Thank you very much. Much love on this record. And to kind of continue the grunge theme. I received this record early on from my brother. My brother Matt, also big into music and does have some vinyl. So he got a copy of this. He got an extra copy and gifted it to me. Mother Love Bone, Apple. And yes, this is not an original. Excuse me. This is a import or bootleg, whatever you want to call it. And I could tell you the year exactly. 14 or I forget when these came out. But anyway, at the time I was just killer to get Mother Love Bone. And if you guys aren't familiar, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Andrew Wood, passed away, and then we got Stone Gossard and Jeff Ament went on to form Pearl Jam. So this was a killer record to get for my brother. A few years ago, early in on the vinyl collecting. Never actually had a copy of this on anything, which I think back in the day, a record and a cassette was it. That's all that Sub Pop put it out on. It was never on CD for a long time. Could be wrong on that. But I looked for it on CD back in the day, and I never was able to get it. I got the little compilation thing. Always dug Mother Love Bone for 30 years now, I guess you would say. Somewhere around there, maybe 29. All right, Robert Z, thank you for hosting this VC lottery. Put me on the wheel. And I will be more involved in the lottery next year, be one of the volunteers, that sort of thing. Sounds great. I was not involved in this in 2019. I was a little bit too new to the VC. And of course they didn't do it last year, or he didn't do it last year because of all that craziness that went on last year. So here we are, the lottery. This is my ticket in. You can't win the lottery if you don't get a ticket. So here we go, baby. Put me on the wheel. The Zonkman is out of here. Peace. Namaste. See y'all later.